Psychologists call it atychiphobia, irrational and persistent fear of not being right, which we know as the fear of failure. Whatever you call it, those misgivings may hold you back both in your career and in your personal life. You may miss out on promising opportunities or inadvertently sabotaging yourself to show yourself that your grim outlook is correct. I will tell you a story attributed to Nasreddin or Nasreddin Hoja, the teacher, as we also know him today. This Sufi sage born in present-day Turkey was a philosopher, and we still remember him for his funny stories and anecdotes. Now, let me tell you the story about Nasreddin's egg. The story goes that one morning Nasreddin wrapped an egg in a handkerchief, went to the center of his city square, and shouted, "Today we will have a contest. Whoever discovers what I wrap in this scarf will receive the egg that is inside as a gift." People looked at him in surprise, but he kept shouting, "What is inside this handkerchief has a yellow center like a yolk, surrounded by a liquid the color of white, which is inside a shell that is easy to break." People kept looking at him in surprise and he kept screaming, "What is inside this scarf is a symbol of fertility and reminds us of the birds that fly to their nests. Who can tell me what it is about?" Obviously, everyone thought Nasreddin was holding an egg, but the answer was so obvious that no one wanted to make mistakes in front of others and embarrass themselves. Nasreddin asked twice more, and no one risked saying the wrong thing. So, he opened the handkerchief and showed everyone the egg. "We all knew the answer," he said, and no one dared to say it. Such is the life of cowards, who do not have the courage to take risks. Only one thing makes a dream impossible: the fear of failure. Is the fear of failure keeping you from living up to your potential and pursuing what you really want? Try this infallible formula that will help you understand and overcome your doubts. Learning from experience. 1. Say hello to growth. Victories and setbacks can strengthen you depending on how you respond to them. When things do not go as planned, find out what you need to do differently next time. 2. Develop contingency plans. You will feel more confident about taking risks if you analyze the results in advance. That way, you can prepare to change your focus. 3. Do it step by step. As the Roman Emperor Julius Caesar said, "Divide et impera," divide and conquer. If doubts paralyze you, divide your projects into more manageable steps and little by little you will achieve the goal you set for yourself. 4. Take responsibility. Acknowledging your mistakes is the first step in being able to learn from them. Taking responsibility for your actions and decisions is the first big step you must take. 5. Identify the factors that are under your control. Target the areas where you will get the most benefits. You may not do much about the way your boss develops boss-subordinate communication, but you can change your own communication strategies. 6. Think positive. Remind yourself what you must earn. Give yourself credit for venturing beyond your comfort zone. 7. Change the way you talk to yourself. Pay attention to the way you talk to yourself. Are you reinforcing your doubts or giving yourself encouraging and affirming messages? Choose words that inspire and reassure you. 8. Communicate. Let others know that constructive feedback is welcome. Thank them for their opinion and tell them how much and when their advice has or is helping you perform more effectively. Other tips. 1. Explore the causes to the root. It is helpful to know where your fear of failure came from so you can spot what triggers it. Maybe you became reluctant to try new things after your parents or a schoolteacher rebuked you. Maybe you feel like they have shaken the world, and you feel shaken after a divorce or layoff. Or simply because of the confusion and uncertainty that we lived last year and are living in this 2021, because of the turnaround that the pandemic has given to everything we knew as normal life. 2. Act promptly. Procrastination is a common symptom of fear of failure. If you put things aside because you feel anxious, start setting deadlines on your calendar that will put your waist down so you can stay on track. 3. Focus on progress. Perfectionism can also be a hindrance. Instead of trying to be flawless, act by setting challenging goals and attempting to achieve them. Compete with yourself instead of trying to meet unattainable standards. 4. Calculate the costs. As you contemplate what could go wrong if you speak up in meetings, start that venture, or ask someone to go out on a date with you, you may overlook the price of inaction. Imagine what you could miss every time you hesitate. 5. Visualize success. Imagine what your life would be like if you had the confidence to live your dreams. The images you recall can help you clarify your priorities and understand where and how to channel your efforts. 6. Relax and rejoice. Your mistakes can be a significant source of entertainment if you can love and accept yourself for who you are. Humor helps put fears in perspective. Reconcile with your fear of failure. Enjoy greater happiness and success. Strive to understand, accept, and cope. Simply put, reconcile yourself to your fear of failure. Even if you have committed to do it, to learn from experience, it is possible that you may not feel so sure of yourself. However, you will prevent your doubts about impeding achieving your goals. Finally, I would like to know your opinion on this topic. Please leave a comment below, tell us what resonated with you. I will get back to you ASAP. Visit us at balconychats.com. I will make sure the coffee is hot and the wine fresh. Enjoy life.